Uncle Cracker in a little while, right here on the Mix 105.7. Jason Derulo with a breathing right before that. And it is now time for us to check in with our special guest.
Hello.
Well, good morning, Pat.
Hello. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. I'm actually really excited for what we're about to talk about and what we're about to do. Because
it's going to be fun.
One of my favorite things to do during the summertime is to grill.
Awesome.
You know, the things that I'm probably going to learn from you are going to be, you know, that's wonderful experiences and good tips for me.
I hope so.
So did we ever decide upon a name for this?
Boy, you know, I think Marty had a name for it, and I think her name you can probably actually broadcast. My name, you may not be able to, but no, I don't know.
We'll just call it Pat's Grilling Tips.
Yeah, or Tattoo Tips.
Yeah, Tattoo Tips. That works.
Tattoo Tips.
Yeah. That way it confuses people because they'll think it's about tattoos, but it's about barbecue, really.
Yeah. I did have somebody come by and ask if I did piercings.
Really?
Yeah. I said, no, I'm sorry.
So you are, of course, the mastermind behind TaTuBBQ.
Yep.
That is down at the Wind Construction parking lot.
That's saying an awful lot when you say mastermind.
Mastermind.
Yeah.
I'm complimenting you.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. No. You're absolutely right. We're down at Wind Construction there, and been cooking. Actually, we were talking earlier. My grandmother taught me in Germany how to cook. Start cooking when I was 10, and been cooking ever since. And been smoking professionally the last 10 years, and no, I tell you, there's nothing better than excuse me, than doing some really good grilling and doing it correctly, you know, and cooking things so they come out and taste and making people smile. You know, not because they're drunk and eating your food, but because they're actually liking your food.
They're enjoying your food.
Yeah, and that's what I hope to do.
I'm sure there is a lot more than just, you know, warming up a grill and just throwing some slabs of meat on there and calling it good.
Oh, there is. You know, and especially smoking, when you get into smoking, which is different than grilling. And we need to make that distinction because barbecue typically is known for smoking. But it's also become the common term for grilling.
Yes.
And so I'll try to distinguish between grilling and smoking, but you have heat, you have heat sources, you have heat flavors, styles of heat, how you cook things, you know, you have food. I mean, there's just a gamut. But I think we talked about maybe starting off doing something like grilling for gals. Type of thing, and maybe getting more women involved in grilling, and
because I don't want to, you know, maybe be any like jumping to conclusions or anything, but kind of in like advertising wise and everything, grilling is predominantly like a male thing.
Yeah,
like that's what they advertise for. You know, they just kind of forget about the women in the whole situation.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it would be fun, to give some good tips out there. You know,
and to outdo their counterpart. You know, in grilling. I mean, that to me, now I'm going to like upset probably a few guys, but hey, you know, come on, buck her up. You know?
I feel my wife attempts to do to outcook me.
So that's what we hope to do, you know, during these times, and you know, I'm going to encourage people they can get on my website, tattoo, and it's spelled TaTu, BBQ.com. And send me an email, or you can text me at 206-979-4686 with questions, you know, about how to do stuff. Chicken is one, you know, how you can make it come so it runs down your cheeks and down your chest, and the same with grilling steaks and doing some of the harder things. Salmon, there's a perfect way. I can tell you how to do ribs that'll come out perfect every single time. You won't burn them. You won't turn them into a jerky or anything. And so it's going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to helping out as much as I can.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that there's going to be someone here with me to talk cooking.
Well, see, and then I get to bring in samples too.
Yeah, you do, exactly. I get free food here at the KDXN studios. So that's the secret that we're going to keep, though.
No, we won't tell them what time.
Yeah,
they were here at 11:15.
So you're located at the Wind Construction parking lot right now.
Yeah.
And that is on the corner of Highway 22 and 8th Street East.
Correct.
And so that you can go down there.
Tuesday through Friday. Saturdays, it's kind of iffy. If I don't have an event, we'll be open there Saturdays.
Okay.
And it's from 11 to 7 or later, depending on how many people show up or if we run out of food.
I enjoy in here how we have if the high is above 20 degrees.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And if the wind is below 30, it's tough to smoke. And
I can imagine that it would be very tough to smoke. And you do an event every Thursday. Is this correct?
Yes. Yeah. We're doing the Live at 5. And I encourage everybody to come out there. It's Live at 5. It's on. Now, here's what cracks me up about Dickinson. It's on First and First.
First and First.
Yeah. I mean, I've never been in a city that had First and First or Second and Second. But it's on First and First, Thursday evenings from 5 o'clock to 7:30. And we're the food providers. Now, what I do every Thursday is I have specials. Last Thursday, it was we ground our own meat, made hamburgers.
Oh, nice.
With our own little recipe in it, sold them out pretty quick. This week, we're going to have a smoked leg quarters with a Georgia white sauce. And that's going to be a treat because it's a white barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I've heard of the Georgia white sauces, but I've actually never been able to experience one. And that's as we've learned that it's made with mayonnaise.
Yes, yeah. It's I'll give you a quick rundown. It's mayonnaise, horseradish, apple cider vinegar, apple juice, lemon juice, and then I throw my rub in it, or you can put salt and pepper in it, and you dredge. Now, there's two methods of using it. Some people will smoke the chicken and then dredge it in the white sauce and then serve it. I dredge it in first, and then I smoke it with the white sauce. Anytime you're smoking or grilling, I prefer skin down, because the skin creates a bucket for all that chicken fat to sit in, and then when you turn it over and serve it, all that fat runs through the chicken, and oh man, it's good stuff.
Oh, there we go. There's the first tattoo tip.
There you go.
This is our first tattoo tip for the skin on the chicken.
Yep.
So for all those people that have to deskin their chicken all the time,
well, you deskin it afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Let the fat and everything run through, and then throw the skin away, of course.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you want to point out, Pat, before we let you go?
Well, the only other thing is I also the reason I'm out here is not to take money away and get into the whole money thing of this oil boom, but it's because I do a barbecue for wounded troops. And I go to Germany, Landstuhl, Germany, the hospital there. Used to do it twice a year. This is the first year in 5 years I'm going to miss twice a year. We're going to Veterans Day, and I barbecue for the wounded guys at the hospital.
Okay.
And I'm here to make money so we can fund that. But yeah, so you can get on that website, bbq4woundedtroops.org, and see what we do there.
And then do you have a link on your website at
yes,
TaTuBBQ.com, TaTuBBQ?
Yep.
And then they can also get a hold of you, 206-979-4686. You're joining the 21st century, letting people text you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love